Plate number 2. Outskirts or village. The plate in front of you shows a neighborhood with a lot of green spaces, such as you would find on the outskirts of a city or in a village. Scan the whole plate with both hands. The ground surface of the plate is covered by a green structure on which many small intersecting lines can be felt. These rough surfaces are interrupted by narrow black smooth stripes. And at the bottom of the plate, you can also feel a slightly raised and curved green surface with a black smooth stripe in its center that stretches across the entire width of the plate. You have probably already noticed that there are also many, rather smaller, angular yellow objects on the plate. In the lower right-hand corner you will also find a frame containing a QR code. You can read it with your mobile phone and listen to the descriptive text about this plate whenever you want. Let's take a little walk together through this residential area. Our stroll begins at the bottom of the plate. Feel the curved surface. At the top, in the middle of the surface, you will feel a smooth black stripe with 4 clearly recognizable gray lines. This represents a railway embankment. The black stripe at the top in its center is the track of the railway. The 4 lines are 4 rails that form 2 tracks. 2 trains can then move in opposite directions at the same time. You will have noticed that there are small holes in the middle of the hill. This is an underpass, where pedestrians can safely cross the railway tracks below ground. Now find the exit of the underpass, which is on the inner side of the plate. You can feel 4 short black stripes here. This is a zebra crossing. It is called like that because its white stripes are very reminiscent of the fur of a zebra. In America they call it crosswalk. Even though it may be called something else in other countries, cars or other vehicles must stop and allow pedestrians to cross safely. But even here you are not allowed to just walk across the road, you should still make sure that the car has really stopped. Right next to the zebra crossing you can feel 2 narrow black vertical stripes on the left. This is a road that is separated by a green corridor and leads to the upper edge of the plate. However, you still remain here for a moment next to the zebra crossing at this junction. The intersection of these strips is a crossroads, colloquially called a T-junction, because here the roads meet in the shape of the letter T, but only the horizontal wider one continues, while the other, coming from above, joins it and ends here. If you now follow the road going away from you to the upper edge of the plate, you will come across another junction. At this one you can turn in all 4 directions. So you can turn right, left, continue up, or go back down. Follow the narrow green grass strip between the 2 narrow black lanes back down and return to the zebra crossing at the tunnel exit. Have you noticed that the lines in front of the houses have small round indentations? These symbolize the entrances to the properties. If you now follow this horizontal road to the right edge of the plate, you will pass 4 houses which are on your left. After that you will find a vertical narrow road that leads to the upper edge of the plate. The green surface of the plate, which is made up of intersecting green lines, can also be seen on the railway embankment. This green structure actually covers the whole ground of the plate, symbolizing not only grass, but also plants, trees, and everything green that surrounds the houses here. All the streets in this neighborhood are narrow to preserve as much space as possible for the plants and greenery. On the plate you have already found many, rather smaller, angular yellow objects of the houses. These are classic houses on which you can feel the top of the sloping roof. They are individual houses, because you have the relief of an area on the outskirts of a city or a village in front of you.